What up, man? Members only. Members only. Let's see what we got. Let's see a few people get on in here, man, while we in here chilling. Matter of fact, let me move to the side a little bit, man. Kind of let that window light shine on me right quick, man. Let the window light shine on. What's up, homies? Let's give this thing a minute, man. See what's really going on. Got the A60-100 recording me over there, man, as you can see. Got the A60-100 over there recording me. I ain't had time. I would have set the M50 up over there, man. Had a few angles on this, but this is members only, man. So 5:30 a.m. What's good, bro? Trey Lane, what's happening, brother? Good to see y'all in the joint, man. Let's give the people a few minutes to get up in the joint, man. What young manhood channel YMC? What's good, brother? Good to see you in the joint, man. Almighty M, what up? Let's give the people a little time to get up in here, man. We just at the crib, man, at the condo rather. Just cleaning up a little bit, man. I be chilling here for the Sabbath day, so I'm just getting ready for the Sabbath day, man. Gotta man. So I'm gonna burn my cheat meal, man, on a couple glasses of Savion Blanc. Devin Miles, what up with you, bro? Anthony Creates, what's good, bro? Good to see y'all brothers in the joint. Let's give the people a few minutes, man. Now, don't get me wrong, we still will be on the show tonight at 10:15, man, Central Standard Time. So this is just one I'm throwing in middle of the day right here for the members, man. We're gonna get the people, man, probably about 3 more minutes to get in here. We'll go live at 5, man. So yeah, man, my face chunky, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm fat, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fat. So y'all gonna see me fat for a minute, man, while I'm on this cut, man. I actually just hollered at the homie Chris Jones, man, and ask him and try to get some insight on that on his GF whey, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get a tub of GF whey, man, that chocolate malt. And I'm gonna introduce a lot of shakes into this cut, man. So y'all keep bearing with me, man. I'm still gonna keep posting the meals, man. I will be posting some meal prep up in here, man. I'll be doing a few things, man. So y'all just bear with me, man. But y'all gonna see me fat, man. Probably for shit, man. Probably for about 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? What I consider fat. Y'all gonna see that for about 6 weeks. So y'all just bear with me, man. Let's get the people, man, about another minute and a half, man, to get up in here, man, before we go ahead and rock out. Got a great topic for the show today, man. Um, I be doing a few hippie workout tutorials for y'all as well, man. I do hippie training. That what Chris called it, man. Hippie training. Man. I do hippie training, man. All training is good training, man. As long as you know how to do high intensity, high volume, it don't really matter what you do, long as you're doing high volume. I know cats that do nothing but hit. All they do is hit cardio. All they do is hit, swole and cut at the same time. Because it don't really matter what you do. You just got to do enough of it for it to register as high intensity. It's just so happening when you lift real heavy, it takes a little bit. You don't. You have, of course, you don't. I'm not gonna say the work isn't as hard, but you don't have to work as long, and you don't have to work as rapidly. You know what I'm saying? The less weight you lift, the faster you have to lift, man. The more reps you have to do. So you could get it either way. It just depends on what you prefer. I'm a grown ass man, dog. I ain't gonna be in that man. I ain't gonna be in that man lifting up. My days of squatting 3 and 4 plates, man. Them days over. You know what I'm saying? Even my days of benching 3 and 4 plates, man. That's over, man. The highs I'm going on the bench is 285, bro. And that's if I'm lifting with somebody else. By myself, I'm just gonna rep out, man. 225, and it don't take no more than that. Just do more sets. If 4 sets don't work, do 6. So, all right, let's get into this, man. Somebody just sent me a super chat, man. Damn chat and blanked off, man. I'm actually doing this on my phone, man. I still don't have my computer all the way set up, man. It'll probably be Monday show before I have it all the way set up. I am using one of the new lights, man. This is one of the new studio lights, man, on nightstand. I don't have the other ones hooked up, but I do have this one. See, if I don't use it, you see how dark I get on that side over there? See how that shadow come over there? But If I use that and turn that toward me on that side, then I get lit on both sides. So, you know, still ain't the best lighting because I'm using a window over here, but let's get into it, man. Somebody sent me a message, man, on IG. I don't call the brother name, but he said to me, man, my mom, she ain't really pushing me out, but I know I got to get out of here real soon. You know, man, what can I do, man? And blah, blah. I said, man, well, what are you doing to make money? You live at home with your mom, you're 25, what are you doing to make money? That's what it is. Ask Smooth, what's up, man? Appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Say God bless. Thank you for what you do. And shit, the other one just blanked out. I'll catch you when it come back in, man. So I said, man, what do you do for money? You're 25, live at home with your mom, obviously not paying your mom no bills. His answer was he invested in some stocks with his stimulus check. Now, although that's a noble idea, that's what you do if you already making money and already on your own, and then you get the stimulus check. You either spend it frivolously or do what you want to do with it. But investing in that perspective is okay. So then he said, man, I invested that in stocks and my mom's still asking me for money. And I said right then, man, I got to come in here and talk about this. Now, if that's your situation, and I know he's not the only man with that situation. If you living at home, 25 years old, living scot-free, your mom paying all the bills. When you get a little piece of money, don't you think you're supposed to give her something? What is she supposed to wait for to see? Man, you know how long a stock investment can take to pan out? When you invest in stocks, you're not investing in stocks to make money immediately. You're investing in stocks to have assets. Stocks are assets. You don't invest in stocks, then go flip them, then invest in some more stocks. Nah, man, you get the right stocks, you hold them. The money sit there. It grows. That's why so many people invest in Apple, even though you never get a dividend. Apple pays no dividend, so you never get a kickback from Apple. You can own all the Apple stock in the world. All you can do is sell it or trade it. That's all you can do. You can't get a dividend off of it. But people still invest in the company because the company has staying power. So when that brother told me that, all right, that's what it is. C-Note. Appreciate the $10 super chat, C-Note. C-Note again, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say thanks for giving me advice earlier. No doubt, bro. No doubt. So I say this to you, man. Nobody has to wait for you to man up. Nobody has to wait for you to man up. When you get to a certain point in life, it's time to be a man. You can't tell somebody, okay, I know I should give you something, but I got something else I want to do. Nah, man, you got to take care of your man responsibilities first. As a man, you got to take care of your responsibilities, man. Until people start looking at you saying, okay, he's responsible. And this is the thing. You don't have to start off taking care of all of your responsibilities, just being, you don't have, at 20, you don't have to be as responsible as you'll be at 40. But you got to become a responsible man. You got to start prioritizing the things that are right. Because this is the thing. You take your money, spend it on something else. What if your mom get fed up and put you out? Now you're homeless without the money, and you ain't finna go get the money back you invest in stocks. Man, I'll be honest with you. If you ain't got your own place, and you ain't got your own ride, and you ain't got enough paper stacked up, man, to take care of yourself, man, for an extended period of time, 12 to 18 months, man, you ain't got no money to be investing in stocks. You ain't got no money to be investing in stocks. Stock investments is for men that's got paper. You can't be broke and be a stock investor. No such thing as a broke stock investor. You can't be a broke baller at the club. No such thing as a broke ball at the club. Even if you spend at the club, if it's your last 5,000, you still want to ball at the club. You was a broke nigga at the club that didn't even know you was broke. So you was in there living like you was a baller. See what I'm saying? That's the thing that you have to understand, man. If you don't have, and this is the thing, and I'm not knocking the brother or any other brother, because investing in stocks is a noble thing. You know, it's a noble concept. But where is your sense of the reality of your life? You living at home with your mom. Y'all ain't on the best term because you ain't helping out. You should have kicked her something down. But you think somebody's supposed to wait on you to be a man. Nobody's going to wait for you to man up. When your ass become a man, people are waiting for you to do the thing. People are waiting for you to be different than you were when you were a boy. You can't be 22, 23 years old and expect people to treat you like you're 17, 18 years old, like you're 16 years old. Once you get out of high school, man, your boy days are over unless you run off to college. You run off to school, then you got a little bit more time. You run off to the military, you finna be a man already anyway. What I'm saying to you is this. If you get yourself in trouble, go to prison, so what? Nobody really gives a damn if you go to prison. Like for real, the people will miss you. But when you come out of there, nobody's gonna look at you and say, "Oh, the little baby went to prison. Let's help him out." Man, nobody care about that. You spend some time. Man, getting high. Let's say you waste about 3-4 years, man, just partying, running the streets, man, just partying and hanging out and getting high and getting drunk and hanging with your partners and knocking up a couple chicks. On the back end of that, man, just because you wise up, don't nobody care. Nobody's gonna look at what you did in the past and say, "Okay, we'll just forget all about that. We won't worry about none of that." You understand? We'll just let you start with a clean slate. I told y'all once, and I'm gonna tell you again, there is no clean slate for men. As a man, you don't get a clean slate. You don't get to start over. You don't get to say, "Okay, well, now I'm ready to be a man." Nah, you still got all the stuff to make up for all the time you didn't want to be a man. All the time you wasted. All the times you spent, doing things that were counterproductive as a man. Now your growth is stunted. You don't get to waste 5 years and then pick up where you would have been if you hadn't wasted those 5 years. No, you 5 years behind. That's why I said you got to get on that grind, man. You got to get on that grind, man. You got to get on that grind. You got to be about it. You got cats out here talking about women, man, and all that, man. Let me tell you something, bro. If you ain't got your own crib, and got your own whip, and got enough money in the bank account, man, to last you for a year, you don't need to be thinking about no woman. You don't deserve no woman. You don't deserve no sex. You ain't got time. What if you slip up and get a woman pregnant? You can't even take care of yourself. You got to think about the consequences of your actions, man. You got to look at life from a man perspective and think about responsibility. Okay, if I go here and I have sex with this chick, what if the condom break? What if something happen? What if blah, blah, blah? What if she get knocked up? Am I ready for that? Can I handle that? See, if you're a rich man, you might not want to knock her up. That might not be your intent. But if you got paper, you ain't really like, "Oh man, that's gonna ruin my life. That's gonna break me. I can't take care of no kid." You ain't thinking like that. So the thing about focusing on your paper is not so you can be this narcissist. I got more paper than you. No, that's not it. The thing about focusing on your paper, it gives you the freedom to live the life that you want to live as a man, whatever that life is. If you want to live a jet set life and just hit the strip and travel all the time, you can do that. If that's what you want to do. The bottom line is, it doesn't matter if you think about that if you ain't got no paper. You understand? A man without no paper that's the worst. That's one of the worst positions you could be in, man. Paladin Saffron, man, appreciate the super chat. I don't know what that thing keep coming up, man, flashing off. I can't even read it. Don't stay up long enough. That's why I don't like doing this on my phone, man. I ain't used to this. Then the quality ain't 10/10 either, man. So what I want you men to understand is this, man. Everything you do in life is supposed to be toward building yourself into the man you want to be. Everything you touch is supposed to be something that you can use to help build your life into the life you want to live. And what you have to do is create the type of relationships with people where they'll respect you as a man. You're not a man if no one respects you as a man. I don't care what you tell yourself. If no one respects you as a man, you're not a man. And you can say, "Well, it don't matter what people think." Oh, yes, hell it does when it comes to respecting you as a man. When it comes to somebody looking for a man to do something that can make $1 million, if they don't view you as a man, then you ain't gonna get it. If it comes to somebody putting somebody in a position where they need somebody who they respect as a man to be in that position, you don't get it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of men have struggles with women because when they meet these women, the women realize that you're not a man. A woman is going to take advantage of you if you're not a man. A woman is going to bow down to you if you are a man. Not just a grown male. I'm talking about a man. If you're a man, a woman going to respond to you a certain way. She's going to respond. She either going to respond that way or she's going to try her best to respond that way. Sometimes they just can't muster it. They don't have it in them. They weren't designed to be that way. But a lot of times, if you got a problem at your job, you got a problem with a supervisor, man, treating you like you're a chump. He treats you like you're a chump because he view you like a chump. Let me tell you something. Nobody's going to treat you like anything other than what they view you as. Somebody treats you like a chump, they view you as a chump. I'm talking about in real life. It's a bunch of people can talk all crazy online. I'm talking about in real life. I ain't talking about cyber thugging. I'm talking about real life. If somebody treats you, if a woman treats you like she treats you like a dude boy, it's because you're a dude boy. It's because she can call you and get you to do anything. If your homies treat you like a dude boy, it's because you the dude boy. They can just send you to the store. You know what I'm saying? They send you somewhere, man, don't even give you no money. You come back with food for everybody, they don't give you no money. Tell you they got you next time. You like, okay. See, you got to understand, man, the reason why you can't do a lot of the things you want to do in life is because of how you view yourself. The way you view yourself is the way you portray yourself. What you see when you look in the mirror is what you take outside with you. So when I look in the mirror every day, I see a 100% alpha done daughter. So when I go out into the world, that's what I am. You know what I'm saying? Even with no cheekbones. You know what I'm saying? Even without the cheekbone. I'm alpha without the cheekbone. Wait till the cheekbones come back. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, I'm who I am because I say I'm who I am. Because I am. Because I know I'm who I am. And so everybody else that I interact with gonna deal with me the way that I deal with me, or they're not gonna deal with me. You know what I'm saying? You got cats who seek approval from men and women. Let me tell you something, bro, and it's real talk. I've never met a woman who validated me as a man, who validated me as alpha, who validated me as a Mac, who validated me as a P. And I've never met a man who validated me as a real dude, as a real man, as an alpha. You know what I'm saying? As a dude who has some success in the streets. Nobody can validate that for me because that's my life. You see what I'm saying? I've never met any my level. I've never met any man that I thought was above my level. I've met a man who knows more about a particular aspect of life than me, and so I pick his brain. I'm talking about look at a man that I view as above me. I've never done that. Why? Because when I look in the mirror, I see the man. And by me seeing the man, the way I interact with the world is as the man. You understand what I'm saying? I interact with the world in a way so when somebody says, hey man, ain't no real men left. Let's say a group of women sitting talking and there's a woman that know me in there and they ain't there talking, ain't no real men left. These men out here, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what she's supposed to say? I know one. If a group of dudes sitting in a room somewhere, they talk, man, these dudes out here fake, man. Ain't none of these dudes solid, man. Ain't none of them gonna keep it real with you, man. They ain't gonna keep. Anybody that know me supposed to say, I know one. Not because I'm trying to impress them, but because that's who I am. I present myself as who I am, and I want the world to know that I am who I am. That's why when it said Alpha don't have to tell you Alpha, now he ain't got to, but why wouldn't he? I ain't got to tell you nothing. I literally ain't got to never say nothing. I could be mute for the rest of my life. So of course, I ain't got to say I'm alpha, but I'm damn sure gonna say it. Why? Because I'm proud to be. I like to teach the world to be an alpha. I like to give the world some game so they can pimp these bees. That's it, man. You present yourself to the world the way you want to be, but this is the thing. You have to expect the world to interact with you the way you present yourself. So if you're a grown adult and you present yourself as a little boy by taking a little boy outlook on responsibility, then yes, people should view you as a little boy. That's why I made the video about moving in with a woman. If you move in with a woman, you must expect her to view you as a little boy. You're not a man. There's nothing manly about moving in with a woman, man. Even if your money ain't right, so what? Your money. And let me tell you something. Somebody said that in a live stream recently. Well, some men got the money, but they ain't got the credit. Let me tell you something. If you got plenty of money, credit don't matter. I promise you. If you got, if you super paid, credit don't matter. You can sit down with anybody, anywhere, and come up with enough of a down payment. Come up with enough. Even let's say you get an apartment. Man, I got partners, man, that got fresh out of prison. Nigga still on probation. Ain't even so early. He ain't even been to see the probation officer yet. Fresh out. Got one of the flyest condos in the city. Why? Because he went to the people and they wanted $1,500 a month for the condo. You know what he did? He said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pay you 10 months right now. They let him in there. But that's money. That's how you play when you got money. Now that to you, that may be like, damn, that's a lot. That's $15,000. To him, that wasn't nothing. It was a flash in the pan. You know what I'm saying? It was a day's earnings. So if you got paper, there is no excuse for you to move in with a woman except you broke. The only reason you're gonna move in with a woman is if you broke. Broke or stupid. Or both. That's just the bottom line. Now, you know, we deal with the truths of life over here in the Alpha Sphere, man. That's the only reason you're gonna move in with a woman. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. None of us really want to have a woman around us every day, all day. I don't want to see the same woman every day, all day. See her in the morning, then see her at night. Every day. 7 days a week, see her in the morning, see her at night. 365 days a year, see her in the morning, see her at night. Then on weekends, see her all day. Gotta go hang out with her. Gotta do things with her. You done seen her all week long. Now on the weekend, you gotta do things with her. You gotta go do quote unquote fun things with her. Man, don't no real man want that. Don't no alpha man want that. And let me say one thing right here. There's a lot of talk about when I say this is alpha and this is not. The problem is everybody want to be alpha. But the bottom line is there are certain things you do in your life that eliminate you from being alpha. That's just it. It just ain't for you. Being alpha ain't for you, man, if that's your lifestyle. Certain things, you're just not alpha if you do them. That's just the bottom line, man. I mean, this is just the reality of it. Certain things eliminate you from being alpha, just like certain things eliminate you from being paid. Certain things eliminate you from being smart. Certain things eliminate you from being tall. Certain things eliminate you from being lean. If you can't see your abs, your ass ain't lean. If you can't see your cheekbones, your ass ain't lean. Look at my face. I ain't lean. You gonna know when I'm lean because you know what? The cheekbone's gonna pop out. The cheekbone's gonna pop out. My face ain't gonna have a sideways egg shape. It's gonna hit here and bam, just get slender. That's what's gonna happen. So you got to understand, man, you got to be a realist about your life. Every man that want to be alpha ain't going to be alpha, man. I avoid the type of things that make a man not be alpha. Not because I never wanted them, but because I want to be alpha more. I want to live the alpha lifestyle more. That's what I want. I want to live it more, man. Everybody ain't meant to be alpha. Some men are meant to be military men. Some men are meant to be cops. You know what I'm saying? Some men are meant to be robbers. Some men are meant to be D-boys. You know, some men are meant to be husbands. Some men are meant to be side dudes. All those things don't make you any less of a man. But some of those things make you not alpha. That's just the way the shit goes. There's some rich men who aren't alpha. There's some very attractive men who aren't alpha. There's some men who get a lot of women who aren't alpha. That's just the way it is, man. Alpha is a mindset that prevents you from doing certain things because you just don't like them. You see what I'm saying? It's just certain things because you just don't like them. Like if you're in love with a woman, bro, you're not alpha if you're in love. You can't be alpha and in love. In love is such a compromised emotional state that you simply can't. So when I say a man can't be married and in love, I don't necessarily mean a man can't be married and in love. A man can't be in love. I mean, a man can't be married and be alpha. A man can be married and be alpha, but most married men are in love with their wives. You can't be alpha and in love with one woman. It's too much power. She has too much emotional power over you. That's the reality of the situation. So yes, you can be married and you can be married in alpha. But if you're in love with your wife, then you can't be alpha. You can't be alpha. If you're in love with your girlfriend, if you're in love with your baby mama, you simply can't be alpha because it's too much of a compromised emotional state. You're gonna be less logical when you deal with your woman if you're in love. If you're in love, love takes precedence over your mind. Your heart, your feelings takes precedence over your mind. Your emotion take precedence over your mind. You're human. You ain't got to accept that, but it's the truth, whether you accept it or not. You not accepting it don't make it any less true. Oh, just so y'all know, man, I just walked in the house. Brand new case of 20 ounce Simple Truth vapor distilled water, 20 ounces. I drink 6 a day. That's 120 ounces. A gallon is 128 ounces, and I know I get at least. And I drink coffee in the morning, so coffee or tea. So I get another 8 ounces of water out of that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that gallon of water every day. You got to get it. So 6 bottles of these, man. This is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Got 2 more to drink for the day. So, I believe in certain things, man, that we should that we should really, really pay attention to. And the main thing we need to pay attention to is ourselves, how we present ourselves. SJ3, my brother, what's good, man? Good to see you in the joint. So another thing is this, man. You have to plan everything you do. Don't make a damn move without planning. Because if you make a move without planning, you just make it a random drunk move. It's like you drunk and don't know which direction to go. You like one of those guys who make it home, you wake up in the morning, you don't even know how you got home because you were so drunk the night before. You can't be out here moving, man, without planning. See, my thing is this. If you're a grown man and your money jacked up, you gotta go live with a woman, man, that's your fault. That's your fault. Cause ain't no way you've been hustling and grinding and didn't have no weaknesses or no addictions or nothing like that, man, to get caught up with no broad that ended up costing you all your money where you gotta go live with a woman. If you're a grown man, you gotta go live with a woman, bro. You have not been focusing on doing the things you need to do. You've been wasting time. And you don't get no sympathy for wasting time. But even, let's say you had a gambling addiction. Don't nobody give a damn about your gambling addiction. Get over it and get your money right. And if you start back gambling again, so what? Nobody has no sympathy for you for being weak, man. Nobody has no sympathy for you for being weak. Nobody got to wait for you to decide that you're going to take some type of initiative to do what's best for you, man. Everybody got to wait on you. Look like, man. You got to do what you got to do when you got to do it. You got to focus on living your life, man. You can't be around here playing no game. Ain't nobody got to worry about you and wait on you together, man. Woody Mac 73, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Salute to you, brother. No doubt, SJ, you got to prioritize yourself. You have to. You have to be a self-prioritized individual. That doesn't mean you don't care about nobody. That means you put yourself first. Prioritize means that put yourself first. So when you hear somebody say you got to get your priorities together, there's one priority. The thing you put first is your priority. Everything else is just on a list of things you got to do. Make yourself the priority, man. Boogie Talks. Appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Say back and here to support. Great conversation. Salute to you, bro. I just know this, man. I get too many consultations with young men who are lost. Young men are lost out here, man. They're lost. And so I realized that I have developed a level of patience with these young men because they're simply lost. They don't know any better. See, no one would have to tell. Like, I was flabbergasted. I was like, man, hold up, man. All the stimulus check and did something else with it and didn't give your mama nothing and you living in a house for free? Still as a grown man? Bro, go take a couple $100 and buy some groceries. Some. Do some. Because see, a lot of this is about building yourself into the man you're supposed to be. You do that by taking responsibility and taking initiative to be responsible. See what I'm saying? You do that by looking at life saying, okay, if I want my life to be what it's got to be, I got to take control of it. And you take control of your life by doing things that are conducive to growth. What you get from the universe is exactly the replica of what you put into the universe. You don't put all good into the universe and get all bad back. That's just not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how God set it up. It don't work like that. No one who puts all good into the universe gets all bad back. The universe will repay you. It reciprocates your energy. And a lot of times you put little boy energy out here, and so you get little boy results. That's just what you get. You get little boy results. And if you, and this really isn't even about being a boy. You could be a man. You could be the man. You could meet a woman and you could be the man. All right, that damn Sony, the damn media card that went out. Let me cut that thing off. You could be the man and then fall off a cliff and start and become irresponsible. And that same woman who thought you was the truth, man, now she realizes you're a lie. Because the only thing that matters is how you are today. If you've been the man, if you've been the realest man on the planet for 15 years, and in year 16, you're a sucker, nobody cares what you did in the other 15 years. They only care that you're a sucker in year 16. That's all that matters, man. No one has to wait for you to get your stuff together or get your stuff back together once you fall off. That's why I tell you, man, focus on yourself every day. Let's grind, man. Let's take the itch back. Save, grind, purpose, goals. Take a step, brother. Even if it's just once a day. There you go. Straight up, Boogie. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Y'all listen to what Boogie said, man. So I'm telling y'all, brothers, you have to prioritize not just yourself. You have to prioritize your plan. You have to prioritize your process. You have to prioritize your outlook. You have to prioritize your health. You have to prioritize your wealth. You have to prioritize your spiritual strength. You have to prioritize everything. You can't just say, I prioritize myself. No, you have to break it down and you have to compartmentalize that statement. You can't just say it. You have to do what you need to do in order to be the best you. That's the bottom line, man. The realest thing I can tell you, bro, I can't tell you nothing realer than that ever. As long as I live, I'll never be able to tell you anything realer than that. You have to prioritize yourself, but you have to compartmentalize. You can't just say it and then say, oh, myself. You have to know what the hell self means. What does self mean to you? Amazing, keeping it real. Appreciate you joining the Alpha Field family, brother. Appreciate it. Welcome to the fam. You have to prioritize the pieces of yourself. You have to the pieces of yourself. You're not just this one big glob of something. You're a complicated puzzle, and you have to prioritize each and every puzzle piece. That's your job as a man, to prioritize every single puzzle piece. It's tough. It's a tough thing to do, but you still got to do it. You have to prioritize every puzzle piece of your life. That's your goal. That's your job. That's your responsibility. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. It doesn't matter what anyone else does. You have to be ready to cut everybody off if they're not conducive to what you're trying to do in your own life. Everybody is expendable in your life except you. That's the goal you must remember. And let me tell you something else. You're expendable in everyone else's life. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. People only value you when you bring value to their lives. That's just the bottom line. People only value you when you bring value to their lives. So if you living at home with your mama, man, and you ain't bringing no value, man, she don't value you there. She's just letting you stay there because you her son, you her child, man. But she don't really want you to be there. She want a baby boy you. You got your own family. Why don't you get your own spot? You're not a baby anymore. She want a baby boy you, man. Because you don't bring any value. And that's what we as men have to understand. We have this, well, woman only wants you for your resources. Of course. Don't nobody want a broke dude. You can't even get people to invest in your business if you ain't got no money to invest in yourself. I don't even understand why we act like it's a problem for women to want a man who got paper. It's no problem. It's no problem for women to want a man who got paper. It's no problem for men who got paper to only want to congregate. It's no problem for a man who got his money, from the turf, and then he go legit and he say, man, I'm not finna go back in there. He ain't finna put his partners on. I had a partner, man, told me once, man, he said if he hit the lottery, man, he'll flood the streets. I be like, bro, you hit the lottery for 100 million, you gonna flood the streets? I say, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Streets gotta eat. Needless to say, we ain't partners like that no more because that's a dumb mindset. It's a dumb, yeah, the streets got to eat. But the nigga who try to feed the whole street be the one that end up in prison and a grave. See what I'm saying? Everybody don't deserve to eat. Only those who hustle for food deserve to eat. If you don't make moves to get food, you don't deserve to eat. See what I'm saying? I say again, if you don't make moves to get food, you don't deserve to eat. The only people who deserve to eat are the people that's out there trying to get food. You don't deserve to eat if you just sit at home all day wait for somebody to bring you some scraps from their table. You see what I'm saying? I say this all the time, man. There's a world out here where people are making millions, billions. How you sitting over there broke? I want you to ask yourself, how are you broke? If ain't no opportunities where you at, get the hell on. Well, man, I ain't got nowhere to stay there. You barely got somewhere to stay where you at if you broke. Come up with a plan to go somewhere. There ain't a man on earth who ain't got no skills. There ain't a man on earth who has no skills. Every man has some skill at something. Monetize your skill. Monetize your skill. That's real talk, man. You got to be willing to go where your success is, man. Because it's waiting on you. You ain't waiting on it because it ain't coming your way. Opportunity that don't knock, just chilling. When you roll up on opportunity say, hey, bro, if you go this way, that's what opportunity ain't coming your door. You sitting at the crib, man. Opportunity trying to meet you in the streets. Opportunity like to hang in the streets all night like traffic lights. And that's the problem. Men want to do, stop listening to men who are not telling you the steps. See, let me tell you what I do here, man. And somebody called me a dating coach today, man. And I politely told the fella, look at here, bro. I am not a dating coach. I don't even believe in dating. Let me tell you something, brothers. I don't care if you ever get women. Ever. It don't matter to me. I could care less. But what I do care about is after you get women, you don't put yourself in a compromised position where you sacrifice your manhood and that relationship with that woman ruins your damn life. That's what I care about. I let these other cats tell you how to get the woman. Now, once you get the woman and you get a woman you like, then I'm going to tell you how to deal with that woman from a masculine perspective the whole time, where you ain't got to run away, where you ain't got to be scared of her emotions, where you ain't got to be caught up in her emotions. I'm going to show you how to deal with that woman as a masculine alpha man as long as she on your team, so you can get the very best that she got to offer and not just what's between her legs. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If that's the best she got to offer, she ain't worth having. Success is not based on getting paper. Success is based on maintaining the paper once you get it. If you make $1 million this year and you broke by next summer, the $1 million you made this year are irrelevant as hell, man. It don't even matter no more. But if you make $1 million this year and then you make $2 million next year, and then within the next 10 years you sitting on the bill, boy, you did your thing. You're successful. Success is sustained. It's not a one-time thing. It's sustained. Success ain't the lottery. Somebody hit the lottery, man, they hit the lottery once. Every now and then somebody be crazy enough to hit the lottery multiple times, but most people, man, you hit the lottery, man, that's it. You hit the lottery once, that's it. That's not what life is about. See, life isn't a gamble. Life isn't a gamble. We like to look at life like it's a gamble. Life isn't a gamble, man. Life is a journey. You can't gamble on a journey. You can take risk. See, when you gamble, the return on investment is low as hell. It's always low. When you take a risk, the return on investment could possibly be higher. You can actually have more to gain than you have to lose. Yo, doc, the more alpha you are, the longer you are, and that's a good thing. You bossing up 100. Hey, that's real talk, bro. That's real talk, OG Bobby J, man. That's real talk, man. Shout out to the homie OG Bobby J, man. Another fishing connoisseur. That's it, man. Build. You are your brand. Build 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 your brand. I can say that 1,000 times. Build your brand. You are your brand. Build your brand. Build it. Demand your brand. BookofAlphaRonomy.com, AlphaRonomy.com, all me. Period. Hadn't even finished setting the site up for AlphaRonomy.com yet, but guess what? AlphaRonomy.com, that's me. So build your brand, command your brand. You are your brand. You are your business. You can't put yourself in situations where you intentionally and willingly damage your business. You are your business. You are your business. You don't have to go into in the business of you. You are in the business of you. You are your business, brothers. Business starts right at home where you are right now. How can you earn from your business? How can you profit from your business? Your business is inside of you. Dig within yourself and see what in there can turn you a profit. Come up with a plan and grind. All right, we back, man. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back in the game, man. Hopefully y'all can see me. Might be time to shut it down now, man. That light getting kind of bright too, man. Let me cut that light down. All right. Yeah, man. They put the whammy on me. Then I don't know what happened, man. Some kind of way that thing shut down on me, man. We good though. We good. All right, homie. So before I was so rudely interrupted, man, I was flowing too, man. Panther, appreciate you joining the family, brother. Appreciate it. So, before I was so rudely interrupted, man, like I was saying, brothers, you got to do what you need to do in order to build yourself into the best version of yourself. And you have to stay away from haters, man. You cannot let haters, you cannot let those who go against you, you cannot let those who oppose everything that you're doing even be in your midst. You got one time to hate on me and I'm done with you. You got one time to speak on me negatively and I'm done with you. You got one time to say something bad about my business, which is the Book of Alpharonomy, which is Alpharonomy, which is Dr. B.O.A., which is the Alpha Done Daughter. Then I'm done with you. You got one time to do anything that I even think could be detrimental to my process, and I'm done with you. It don't really matter what you say. It ain't no making it up. It ain't no making up. It ain't no fixing it. It ain't no apologizing. It ain't no nothing. You got one time to do it, and I'm done with you because I ain't got time to worry about if you're going to do it again. If you do it once, you'll do it again. So I don't worry about you. I got a business to build. Got a life to build. And if you do anything that detrimental to that life, that means you want me to starve. That means you want my sons to starve, man. That means you want my people that's depending on me and relying on me, man, for them to get their money, man. You want them to starve. You want all the producers, the independent producers that I support buying tracks from them, man. You want them to starve, man. You want them not be able to feed their family, man. My brothers out here, man, who come to me for motivation, man. I give them that one little trinket of motivation that they need, man, to go on, man, and build an amazing life that they want, man. You want them to starve. You want all of us to starve. So if you come out your face with something like that, I'm cutting you off and I'm forgetting about you. See what I'm saying? The one thing you ain't got to worry about me doing it. Once I cut you off, you ain't got to worry about me saying nothing bad about you because I ain't even thinking about you. You ain't got to worry about me even having a thought about you. You ain't got to worry about, listen, if for shit before long, I'm going to forget you for real. That's how my brain's set up. Before long, I'm gonna just forget you altogether. I want y'all to understand, man, you gotta protect your essence. How do you protect your essence? You protect your mind, you protect your emotions, you protect your spiritual man. And the other thing that you protect, that we gotta protect the Alpha Brotherhood. We got to do that. So look, homies, I'm going to go ahead, man, and take a quick nap, man, get a quick bite, man. Sit down, man, go grab me a little Sauvignon Blanc, so I can get ready for the show tonight. Y'all be there, man. It'll be 10:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, and which will be 11:15 p.m. on the East Coast and 8:15 p.m. on the West Coast. Let's go ahead and get it, man. I see y'all on the show. Y'all already seen the title, man. The title of tonight's show is The Difference Between How Alpha Males Treat Men versus How We Treat Women. This is going to be an amazing show, and it's going to tell you about how the difference between how we treat we don't treat men and women the same. You understand? So y'all be there, you know what I'm saying? Or be banned from the Alpha Sphere. I appreciate y'all being in here, man. We're going to start doing this, man. I'm going to start doing these daytime members only streams, man. A couple times a week. So we can just be in here, man, doing our members only thing, man. We're going to do that. And I appreciate y'all brothers being in here, man. I see y'all tonight's show. SJ3, D Flemings, YMC. I appreciate y'all, man. My Mod Squad brothers, all the brothers that join the family, man. I appreciate y'all joining the family. We'll do this again, man, in a couple of days, man. Hey, man, y'all stay up. Peace.